Hello everyone, my name is Pradeep, and after constantly disappointing myself and being a huge failure at whatever I do for 25 years, I've decided to start a YouTube channel. Well, first I decided to start traveling to different places, and then I decided to start a YouTube channel. I have not traveled much, to be honest. I did not even have the thought of traveling until a few years back. Like most people, I've struggled a lot to do what I wanted to do in my life. I always knew what I wanted in my life, but I could never find a way to make it a reality. I either didn't have enough money to do what I wanted, and sometimes I just simply didn't know how to do it, and other times I just didn't have enough courage. Hence, for most part of my life, I ended up doing things that I did not want to do. I learnt one thing very quickly. When you start doing things that you don't really like, you quickly lose interest and your mind starts to wander and you can't focus on anything that's happening in front of you. This happened to me when I was doing my college. My college days is a very interesting phase of my life. Not because it was very beautiful and meaningful to me, but because it was exactly the opposite to it. My college days didn't make any sense to me. I didn't even know why I was going to college. This was also the time where I started questioning everything in my life. All that questioning made me realize that I knew nothing about myself, and it just made me sad. No matter how hard I tried to change myself, it just simply didn't work. For anyone to be truly independent, it takes a lot of courage and honesty. But unfortunately, I didn't have enough of both. I was lacking inspiration, I didn't have any motivation to do anything, and my life was falling apart, and it's hard to explain the things I was going through. But everything changed in one day. Literally one day. All I had to do was change my view on things. It sounds very simple, but it was the same thing that I kept failing at over and over again. But when it changed, I realized how insignificant I was in this world. It was such a humbling experience. So, as we roll into the station, I was excited for what was to come, and the weather made everything much more beautiful. This Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj terminus was designed by Frederick William Stevens, and the construction was completed in 1887. This station was formerly known as Victoria Terminus, and the station also features in India's 40 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This station looks absolutely beautiful at night with lights and all. When you start traveling and exploring, you'll start to learn new things about yourself, and in this market, I learned that I was absolutely useless when it comes to bargaining. The Linking Road Market is the third largest shopping district in India in terms of revenue and footfall. This place is huge and you'll get everything from a handkerchief to high-end designer products. Just make sure you up your bargaining skills to get the best price. So after buying 3 t-shirts and some first copy perfumes, I decided to have lunch in this neat little cafe, Bombay Coffee House. The ambience was nice and the food was also good, but 165 rupees for a filter coffee and 275 for a sandwich was kind of expensive for me. As I was going back to my room, I stumbled upon this modern art gallery. Now, I'm not into art and I don't know anything about modern art. I just wanted to check it out and the entry was only 20 rupees. But for some weird reason, the staff told me not to record a video, but I was allowed to click pictures. I clicked a few, but there were a lot of artworks there. And if you're a person who is into modern art, paintings and stuff, you'll definitely love this place. It would be a sin to not see the Gateway of India when you come to Mumbai. This monument was built to commemorate the visit of King George V and Queen Mary. The construction of this monument was completed in 1924. The Gateway of India is 85 feet in height and the central dome is 49 feet in diameter. This is one of the prime tourist attractions in Mumbai and it's always busy. The Gateway of India also has an important history. This happens to be the location from where the last British troops left India in 1948 after our independence. From here, we can take a 40-minute boat ride to Elephanta Caves. As we start going into the sea and away from land, I have to tell you about the city itself. This city was named Bombay by the British in the 17th century. The name was then changed to Mumbai in 1995 by the state government in honor of the goddess Mumbai Devi. Originally, Mumbai was a group of 7 islands which then merged into one landmass through land reclamation. Mumbai is the 12th largest city in India by area, but Mumbai is the largest city by population with 12.7 million people. Mumbai is the financial, commercial and the entertainment capital of India. This city has the highest number of millionaires and billionaires in India, but also has the largest slum in the world. Well, Mumbai looks kind of small from here, but there's nothing small about this beautiful city. Mumbai is most often referred to as the city of dreams. People from all over India come to Mumbai in pursuit of their dreams, whether if it's in the fields of entertainment, business or education. In conclusion, Mumbai is a city that thrives on diversity, contrasts and dreams. It's a place where tradition meets modernity. It's a place with great food, great architecture and above all, great people. The Elephanta Caves is a collection of cave temples dedicated to Shiva. The Elephanta Cave is about 11 kilometers east of the Gateway of India. It is open between 9 am and 2 pm every day except on Mondays. You'll have to walk for about 20 minutes to reach the caves and they charge you 5 rupees as an entry fee. If you are a young person, the climb is pretty easy. The entire route to the top is covered with tarps to provide shade. You also have so many shops in case you want to eat something or buy a souvenir. Just be aware that there are monkeys in this island and they are all ninja monkeys. I literally had my energy drink stolen out of my hand by a ninja monkey. Once you reach the top, you'll be able to see broken statues of Lord Shiva. Studies have shown that the Elephanta cave was constructed between 5th and 6th centuries AD, which makes them approximately 1500 years old. Upon some online searching, I was able to find that natural causes and the Portuguese using the statues for target practice was the reason for the broken statues. After spending some time in Elephanta caves and getting absolutely drenched by rain, I wanted to eat something hot and Google suggested me this place called Leopold Cafe. To my left side is the Colaba Causeway Market. It was very similar to Lincoln Road Market in terms of products, but it was more crowded and I just didn't want to walk through a sea of people. The Leopold Cafe was opened in 1871, which makes it a 152-year-old cafe. Keep in mind that you'll have to wait in a line to get seated and the wait time will be longer if you come in groups. Luckily, I didn't have to wait for more than 5 minutes. The food here was great and they also serve alcohol. The pricing is on the higher side, but the taste makes up for it. After a good lunch, I decided to go see the Bandra Fort. I never knew that there would be so many couples hugging and kissing, and that too when it was raining. In fact, these guys came prepared. I was the one who was getting wet and didn't have an umbrella or a raincoat. Anyways, it didn't matter a lot because I was already drenched. It was super awkward for me to walk with a camera pointing at them. And a little info about this place. This place is open from 10 am to 8 pm, 7 days in a week, and there is no entry fee. The entire premises in general was maintained well and it was also super clean. This fort was built by the Portuguese in 1640 as a watchtower overlooking Mahim Bay, the Arabian Sea and the southern island of Mahim. By the way, Mahim was one of the 7 islands that was separate before becoming the Mumbai that we know today. I'll put up an image of these 7 islands so you guys can have a better understanding. After waiting a while for the rain to stop, I enjoyed this scenic view of the Bandra Orly Sea Link. This is the largest sea bridge in India, covering a distance of 5.6 kilometers connecting West and South Mumbai. Visiting Mumbai in August would not be fun if you don't like rain. But if you are like me and don't mind getting wet, you'll enjoy it. Monsoon in Chennai and Mumbai is very similar. It brings immense relief and happiness to people from the heat they have been experiencing. But sometimes the monsoon brings more pain than relief, and both cities go underwater every now and then. One thing that is different in Mumbai is that people seem to enjoy it more. The best example is the Marine Drive. It was absolutely bucketing down and people didn't seem to mind. They were enjoying the rain, singing, dancing and just chilling out with friends. I seriously did not expect this many people after 10 pm when it was raining. But look at them just chilling. The Marine Drive is 3 kilometers long and the official name of this road is Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Road. Marine Drive is an iconic landmark in Mumbai, and even if you have not visited this place, you've still seen it in a movie or some song. This became my favorite place in no time. The energy and the vibe of this location is something that you won't see anywhere else. Personally, I would recommend you to be here early in the morning. So, as I kept walking, I met a group of guys who were having great fun, and I ended up spending more than 1 hour with them.
तुम जैसे चूतियों का सहारा है दोस्तों, ये दिल तुम्हारे प्यार का मरा है दोस्तों, ये दिल तुम्हारे प्यार का मरा है दोस्तों, एहसान मेरे दिल पे तुम्हारा है दोस्तों, एहसान मेरे दिल पे तुम्हारा है दोस्तों, ये दिल तुम्हारे प्यार का मरा है दोस्तों, ये दिल तुम्हारे प्यार का मरा है दोस्तों। बड़ी हसीन है ये ना हो तो या फिर बोलो ये जिंदगी है, कोई तो हो रास्तेदार बेगरज। अरे आओ ना मेरा हो यार, कपल का ब्लॉग क्यों नहीं लेते हो? बस सीन आया कोई तो।
So, after having a great night of sleep, I woke up hungry, and after a quick Google search, I decided to have kebabs for lunch. This restaurant was established in 1946 as a Sikh kebab stall, and now they have several restaurants. The food here was great and the price was also reasonable. Definitely try this place when you come to Mumbai. Finally, it was time for me to say bye to this beautiful city. Yes, just like any other city, Mumbai has its own flaws, but overall, this city is a great place to live, and Mumbai indeed is a city of dreams. Before leaving, I wanted to go to my favorite place one more time, and also I have to mention that the weather was simply beautiful. I started this video by talking about myself, and I'll end it in the same way. For my life to change, I just had to let go, stop focusing on myself, and enjoy the little things around me. Most of us don't even have enough time to sleep, let alone enjoying these little things. Unfortunately, most of us don't know why we do what we do, or we just end up doing something that we don't like at all. Think about it for a second. Are you doing something that you're passionate about, something that you want to dedicate your life to, or are you doing something because everyone else is doing it, or because someone told you it is the right thing to do? Everyone has to understand that what's right for someone may not be the right thing for you. You'll just have to experiment with yourself and find out who you are, and that is exactly what I'm trying to do with myself. The reason why I decided to post my video on YouTube is not to tell you guys that you should stop what you're doing and start to travel. I want to inspire people to start living their own dreams rather than someone else's, and also to enjoy these small things in life that most of us take for granted. If I'm able to do that in 1 or 2 years, that in itself would be a great achievement. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. That is it for this one. I'll see you again soon. Until then, stay safe, stay strong.